Hey, good morning, my friend. Welcome back to the Ride In. It is the first day of July 1st, Tuesday morning. Appreciate you tuning in today. I want to be a blessing to you. I was thinking this morning, all of us, most of us have dreams, goals, things that we'd like to accomplish in life. I certainly have my entire life as a young man had goals and dreams and visions of what, just to be honest, even for personal ambition, what I might accomplish, what I might do for the Lord, what God might do through and with my life. And honestly, I know that in my youth, those motives weren't always 100% pure. And to this day, even as a human being, I'm sure my motives aren't perfect, and there are things that I seek to accomplish for my own glory. And that's not the message. This is kind of a side thought. I think we all do. I think there's a fine line there because there's nothing wrong with delighting in something that you accomplish. The Bible says the desire accomplished is sweet to the soul. And when you set a goal and you accomplish that goal, it feels good. And even our God, when He created everything and He said it is good, it is good, it is very good. And there's something in us, there's an aspect of creativity and observation and assessment that wants us to look at that which we've accomplished and be pleased. Of course, there is a fine line between being pleased and being proud. So that's something we wrestle with internally. But that being said, in life, we all also, in our endeavors to accomplish things, to become something or someone, we fall short, we fail. And we fail certainly at our own expectations. We also fail at the expectations of others. We fail at what we perceive to be God's expectations. We all fall short, woefully short. And that can be quite discouraging. It can, if you spend a lot of time thinking about failing, it can be very discouraging. And I like statements like, there's winners and there's learners. Failure truly is a great teacher. But what I want to get at this morning is this. I was thinking of what the Apostle Paul told Timothy in his second letter and towards the end of his life. And he says, I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. There's a third one in there. I think I'm forgetting it. I've run my race. I finished the course. I've kept the faith. I have. And I want you to notice that Paul is speaking for himself. The man who had done so much to impact people, multitudes. Even today, we're still impacted by the ministry of the Apostle Paul, the person he's writing to, Timothy. And he speaks of how Demas had forsaken him and others, and he was alone in Asia by himself. And here is a man that done so much to impact people and establish churches, and yet at the end of his life, he couldn't speak for anyone else, but he could only speak for himself. Not to his accomplishments, not to any title that he had gained. I mean, from the very beginning, he had learned. He'd count them but dung, he said, in terms of all of the accolades and the titles and the degrees and the accomplishments and all that he wanted to do, and all that really mattered was that he might win Christ. So what I'm getting at is that no matter what happens in your life, no matter who thinks you're great, no matter how many victories you achieve, how accomplished or successful you appear in the eyes of men, or even in your own eyes. I want you to be at peace to say with yourself that at the end of the day, I'm going to love God. I'm going to walk with God. I'm going to persevere in Christian growth. And I'm just going to be the best version of myself that I can be. I'm going to do my best. And I'm going to let the chips fall where they may. We have a tendency to measure things, and it's not all bad to press towards a mark. Just be sure that that mark is a proper mark. That mark is the mark of Jesus Christ, the mark that Jesus has set for you, not the mark that he has set for someone else. Not a mark that's unattainable, that's not practical for you in the context of your life with the giftings he's given you. It's not wise to compare yourself to other people. It's not wise, and it's not Christian to have goals of grandiosity. Paul is a great encouragement to us to realize that he said, by the grace of God, I am what I am. And at the end of the day, all that he was concerned about was that he had run the race that God had called him to run. It would do you well if you could eliminate all the noise and the distractions and the pressures and the expectations of others and the fears of others, and just fix your gaze upon the Lord and what he wants you to do and what he wants you to be, what he wants to make you. And just let go and let God. Get your priorities straight. Make sure that you're concerned in your life about the people that matter. Not be so overwhelmed by the chatter of folks that at the end of the day won't even be standing around your bedside when you're on your dying day. Don't live your life for that which doesn't matter, for people that don't matter, that don't love you, that wouldn't die for you. Run your race, finish your course, keep the faith. That's when Paul talked about that, doing that. That's what brought up that crown of righteousness. I hope that's a help to you today. It's easy to get overwhelmed with false expectations. I know it happens to me. You can do it, Christian. You can do what God's called you to do. I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me. I hope you have a great day today. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.